CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. This is Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, Whiskey 9 Foxtrot Field Day. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, Whiskey 9 Foxtrot Field Day. QSL 1 Alpha Ontario, please copy 1 Hotel Illinois. QSL 7-3, good luck. Good evening, everybody. It's 8 o'clock. And welcome to this special Winter Field Day edition of the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9G. I'm located in Freeport, and I'll be your host this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. This is what this hobby ramp radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications if when situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is providing on-air and being placed on all amateur radio operators. Everybody's welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater is a PL 114.8 plus offset. You need to have that programmed into your radio in order to have access to the repeater. For those of you who may be using older radios that do not have PL capability, or if the PL on your radio is not working properly, you can check in the Friday Night Fun Net by using the repeater output frequency, the straight 195 simplex. If I hear you, I will nod you and check you into the net. This is the Friday, January 26th, 2024 edition of Friday Night Fun Net. This is also a special night. Today is my birthday. So, okay. By the way, those of you who are listening on the internet, this net is being live streamed around the world on the internet. Pat, KF9SD checked in on the internet. So if you're listening on the internet, go ahead and check in with Mike, K9MED, who live streamed this net on the internet on YouTube. And he will in turn relay your internet check and via the radio. Let me reset. Don't want to get in the habit of timing out the repeater. Okay, if you're on the stick, you can hear the repeater, but you can't get to it due to conditions. You're too far away from the repeater, or you don't have internet access. You can give me a call on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline. Area code 815-232-FNFN. 232-3636, the local Freeport number. I'll take your chicken over the radio. I'll take your chicken over the phone. We'll try to check it on the radio first if at all possible. That's Al Justin, K9FDO, is FK9ZIY, checked in the last Friday night. Beautiful Puerto Rico. Well, Justin is back home now, so he'll probably be checking in later on unless he's falling asleep already. A long flight home. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take short time mimosas. If you have a problem, if you can't stay with the net for obvious reasons, you got family ties, you got a TV show you got to watch. Right now, it's Friday Night SmackDown on 39. If anybody's interested, then if you would rather concentrate your driving, we'll take your short time mobile check-ins. If you have traffic, we'll do your traffic right away. After we get done a short time mobile station, we'll take general check-ins. First, we'll take general check-ins from northern Illinois. Next, we'll take general check-ins from southern Wisconsin. After that, we'll take general check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin. When you check in this net, state whether or not you have traffic. Your traffic consists of breakfast, bike rides, marathons, or a ham fest. Okay, we'll do our usual features. We'll do the Friday Night Fun Net Tech Corner. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of radio do you want to buy? Base, mobile, all mode, 8 PRS or FT8 or what have you? If you have any technical questions, please feel free to ask them. We'll do our best to answer them for you. Then we'll do the Friday Night Fun Net contest / DX Corner. Did you make any DX contacts? I made quite a few of them this week. Stand by hotline. This is K9RFD Friday Night Fun Net on K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. That was Seth, KD9MED, checking in from beautiful Puerto Rico. We're at 75 degrees down there. He's going to stay down there for a couple more days. He'll get back on the radio next week. So let me go ahead and put him down. Okay, KD9MED. Seth checked in. I use Red Ink because I'm talking to him on the Red Telephone, Friday Night Fun Net hotline, HL for hotline checking. So, okay, as I was saying, we're going to do the Friday Night Fun Net, what are we going to do? Oh, yeah, the contest slash the DX Corner. I made several contacts on HL this week, and today in the mail I got a lot of information from the Ole Miss net. So we'll see what will be happening with that. Did you make a lot of DX contacts? We would like to hear about them. If you know of any contests, well, Winter Field Day, of course. Well, technically, that's not a contest. We're just having fun. I believe this time around it's going to be all about preparing for emergency communications rather than points. So we'll see what happens. But that's going to be talking about. Then that's going to be the topic tonight. Winter Field Day. Are you going to be participating? Do you know of any Winter Field Day activities which will take place in the area? Then, of course, we'll have our SWAT test. If you have any items to buy, sell, trade, or rod related to hobbies, rapture, radio, or computers, we'll definitely do that. This is K9RFD with the Friday Night Fun Net and K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting from Friday Night Fun Net Central and Fairport. Okay, with all the so-called formalities out of the way, let's get underway. Do we have any short time and low stations? I'd like to check tonight's net. Please call now.
K9KZT, no traffic. Have a good net.
Good evening, Jimmy. W9JTC checking in short time. Have a great net, sir.
Alpha 9, Victor uniform. Michael in Janesville. I have no traffic. Have a good net.
KD9SAZ, Daniel, Rockford, no traffic. Good evening, everyone, and Jimmy, happy birthday! What a great way to spend it on your Friday Night Fun Net there. Back to you.
Okay, we got 4 stations checked in. By the way, thanks Dan, I sure appreciate that. Okay, K9KCC, Larry, the King of CW, got checked in short time. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow night on the Saturday Evening Ride Tune Net. W9KCC, Jamie in Southeast Rockford, got checked in. Jamie 73, have a good evening. Thanks for checking in. AA9VU, Mike in Janesville, got you checked in. You have a good evening, and thank you for checking in. I don't know if you're going to be participating in Winter Field Day this weekend or not, but if you do, hopefully you'll make a lot of contacts. And last but certainly not least, Dan, KD9SAZ in Rockford. Got you checked in, Dan. Thanks very much. I was going to look through my Friday Night Fun Net archives to see when the last time that January 26th fell on a Friday. Thanks for checking in, Dan. Do we have any more short time and low stations? I'd check tonight's net. Please go now.
KB9SSV, Mike and Roscoe. Short time.
K9SSV, Mike and Roscoe and Love Spark got checked in. Mike 73, have a good evening. I'm sure we'll hear from you tomorrow night and Saturday evening right to that. Thanks for checking in. Any more short time and low stations for Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay. Well, let's go with general check-ins. At this time, I'll take any general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now.
KD9MED, no traffic.
KD9MED, Mike and Rochelle. And happy birthday, Jimmy.
Happy birthday, K9FU.
Okay, got 3 stations checking. KD9, YDT. Got Dale and Robert got you checked in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes in the roundtable. Thanks for checking in. KD9MED, Mike and Rochelle will live stream this net on the internet, on YouTube, and we're recording it for future replay on the Friday Night Fun at Central Facebook. Got you checked in, and thanks, and we'll get you, I also got Pat, KF9SD just checked in. We'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Mike, thanks for checking in. And K9SEO, just got home from Puerto Rico. Did you hear me when Seth checked in?
Yeah, I heard him checking in down there. I'm thinking about telling him.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's good. I got a call down. I can't even talk tonight. I have his call sign written down in beautiful red letters. He's checking on the hotline. Okay, Justin, thanks for checking in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general changes from Northern Illinois, the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay, well, let's see how many checks we get from Southern Wisconsin. 8 stations in Southern Wisconsin would like to check the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now.
KC9RGG, Norm in Orfordville, Wisconsin.
K9RGG, Norm in Orfordville, Wisconsin. Okay, Norm, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins in Southern Wisconsin would like to check in. Please call now.
Hi, Jimmy, W9AXD Janesville.
W9AXD, Chad in Janesville. Chad is the host of the Thursday evening Rock County Simplex Net, which is held every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. on 146.415 Simplex. Now, I'll tell you what, I think you finally got your problem resolved last night. You had a beautiful signal coming in after a struggle, but you finally got it. I was able to confuse that you were coming through the repeater. But I think that was great. Thanks for checking in, Chad. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Any more general check-ins in Southern Wisconsin on the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
KC9GCR. This is Kilo Delta 9, Kilo Whiskey Romeo, Don and Beloit. No traffic tonight, Jim.
KD9KWR, Don and Beloit. Okay, Don, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Southern Wisconsin would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Well, it is Friday Night Fish Friday night in Wisconsin. Everybody's at their favorite bar, restaurant, tavern, eating their catfish, buffalo, carp, northern pike, walleye, muskie, crappie, or bluegills. Those you in the Milwaukee area, you eat your Polish sausages, hot dogs, bronze kielbasa, and Braunschweiger. Of course, you cheese lovers are eating some of that famous Wisconsin cheese. Now that football season is over, the Packers are out of the playoffs. What are you going to do this Sunday? Hey, you want to go fishing? Sure, we'll go. I'll go get the cooler, and I'll bring the food and the grill. You bring the beer and the saw and the tea and the radios or what have you. Okay, that's what we'll do. Those lakes should be frozen out up there now. So, okay, you guys have a good time. Don't forget to take your HCs with you so you can check in the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay. Okay, at this time, do we have any check-ins from anywhere in Northern Illinois or Southern Wisconsin? Would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. this time, there's no further check-in, so I'm gonna go ahead with the traffic portion. Next Saturday, February 3rd, at the Freeport Public Library, the State Line Amateur Radio Club will be sponsoring a VE testing session. That'll take place at 12:30 p.m. and at the Freeport Public Library. Walk-ins are allowed. If you want more information, you may contact Tony, K9RFD, at area code 815-908-3592. Area code 815-908-3592. Okay, I'm trying to think here. Also, on February 20th, the McHenry County Wireless Association will be conducting a VE testing session. It will be on Saturday, February 20th. It'll be at 7 p.m. Hold on, just a second. That would be on the Tuesday. I'm sorry about that. Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. At Free Methodist Church in Woodstock. The time for the VE testing session is 7 p.m. No walk-ins, register, or call ahead. That's your VE testing sessions that will be taking place. There's one in Madison, which will also take place next Saturday, but who wants to go to that, we can come over here to Freeport. 30-mile drive beats a 70-mile drive. Okay, does any other station have any traffic you'd like to pass along with the net? Okay, now we'll get organized here. Let's go with the, well, we did the traffic portion. Now we're going to do the Friday Night Fun at Tech Corner. Do you have any problems with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of a radio do you want to buy? Base, mobile, all mode, APRS or FT8? Do you have any technical questions you'd like to bring for the net? If you do, please feel free to ask them, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Anybody have any technical questions you'd like to bring for the net this time? Okay, we're moving right along here. Okay, now we'll get into the Friday Night Fun Net contest / DX Corner. Did you make any DX contacts this week? We would sure love to hear about it. Now, as soon as I can find my black pen. Okay, here we go. Did anybody make any DX contacts? Anybody have any DX reports you'd like to pass along? That's unusual. Gary, K9MED usually checks in. I wonder if maybe something must have happened. Maybe he's got some other commitment or something like that, but he almost always checks in. So, K9MED, Gary, are you by chance with us?
This is KD9MED. Yeah, I'm here, Jimmy. I'm just slow with the trigger here. Happy birthday, thank you. Good evening, everybody. I didn't get on the radio at all this week. I could read off a couple of contests from contestcalendar.com if you want.
Well, the only contest that really matters around as far as I'm concerned is Winter Field Day, but if you want, go ahead, let's know about these other contests.
Okay, I'll give you 3 of them. These are all on the main bands only. The REF contest is a CW contest that's running from, looks like 600 Saturday to 1800 Sunday. These are UTC times. And there's a RIDI contest that looks like it's running for a day. It runs from 1200 Saturday to 1200 Sunday. Free set. There's a sideband contest that comes out of Belgium, I think. It's called the UBADX contest. It runs from 1300 Saturday to 1300 Sunday. And finally, Jimmy, as you mentioned, Winter Field Day, that runs from 1900 Saturday to 1900 Sunday. So I guess subtract 6 hours from those times and you get our time. Thanks a lot, KD9MED.
Okay, sounds good there, Kerry, and thank you very much there for that information. Yeah, I was wondering about that Winter Field Day. Yeah, it would start at 1900 hours. So okay, that's just like the same as regular field day. Okay, thanks for that report there, Kerry. Does anybody have any questions for Kerry, reference his report? Okay, before I give my DX report, does anybody else have any DX reports they'd like to pass along? Okay, now let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, last Saturday I made 5 contacts with the North American Funeral Party. First contact was on the 14.282 megahertz at 2015 hours. Kilo 1 Lima. He was located in so he was giving me 5.0. Second contact was on 14.244 megahertz at 2147 hours with Whiskey X-Ray 3 Bravo in Maryland. He was giving me 6.0. Third contact was on 14.291 megahertz at 2225 hours with November 2 Mike Foxtrot. And he was in New York. He was giving me 6.0 on 20 meters. Fourth contact was on 14.310 megahertz at 2235 hours with Whiskey 3 Kilo Bravo in Pennsylvania. The final contact was on 7.205 megahertz on 40 meters at 0152 hours with Kilo 1 Alpha Romeo. He was in New Hampshire. Okay, the last 3 contacts was a station in New Hampshire on Sunday, 21st on 14.245 megahertz at 2139 hours. And 2149 hours, I should say, with Whiskey, November 1 Whiskey in New Hampshire. That's the second time this month I talked to that station. I talked to that station on January 4th. And, okay. And on Tuesday, I made a contact on, I gotta watch myself here. I nearly timed out the repeater. On 14.290 megahertz and 1916 hours with Kilo 1 X-Ray Mike. He's one of the net control operators on Ole Miss net, 20 meters net. And the last contact was yesterday on the 25th on 14.290 megahertz. This is not the Ole Miss net, but this is at 2119 hours. On it was a Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey November Yankee from upstate New York. Okay, so I made a total of 8 contacts the past several days. Okay, Kerry, K9MED, what did you think of my contacts?
I've looked them all up in my log, and the only one of these guys I've worked is KK1L, the first one. And I worked him on 40 meters way back in July 2020. He's one of the first guys I worked on HF. KD9MED.
Okay, Gary, thanks very much. I don't know how many contacts I'll make tomorrow in the Sunday with winter field day. We'll just see what happens. I made 18 contacts last year. It'd be nice if I could make more than 18. More than that, we'll just have to see what happens. Okay. Stand by. Let me get everything organized here. Put away. Oh, yes. I just remembered. A couple of days ago on 147-300, that was George, N.WSQ, has his Dakota repair connected wires X. I talked to a couple of stations. I talked to one station in Eagle River, Alaska. The next day I talked to another station in British Columbia. So those were my two wires X contests. I don't bother writing them down in my log, but I just only do the HF for contacts enter them in my logbook. So that's about it. So okay, let's see. Let's get everything ready here. Sorry about this. Before we continue, stand by hotline. This is K9G started Friday Night Fun. That's K9RFD Repeater Rockford transmitting from Friday Night Fun. That's Central and Freeport. Okay. That was John, KC9EDF from Elgin. It checked on the Friday Night Fun hotline. He heard the phone ring. So he may operate winter field day from his home tomorrow during the day, and the rest of the time maybe he operates from his mobile or from his camper. So. Okay, sounds good. Okay, at this time, do we have any more stations who would like to check into the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Okay, I don't know, all I did with the mic was no audio. You want to try that one more time, please? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do the swap net if I can find my papers. Here, ain't that the way it goes sometimes? We'll find it. One moment, please. Oh, it's right on the floor. Okay, now we're going to go into the swap net. All empty box order trailer must be related to hobby and ramp radio or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or in possession of the person who wants to get rid of the stuff. You may mention price over the air, but any handling should take place either in person or over the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Does the heating station have any slot net traffic you'd like to pass along? Okay, well, there being no further business, let's go ahead with the round table. Let's see how many stations are checked in. All right. Dale, K9YBG, what's going on with you? Are you going to be involved in Winter Field Day this year?
KD9MED, I'll probably listen. I got to work tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes in the evening time. I'll turn it on. Is that going to be just on the 10 through 80 meter bands?
Okay, just a minute. Let me get my paperwork out here. Let's see if we can. We'll find it. Just one moment, please. Hold on. Okay, we'll find it. It's around here. I've got it, but we got the information. We'll find it. That's what happens. We got a zillion pieces of paper all over the place. All right. Okay, we'll find it. One moment, please. All right, we got it. Winter Field Day. That'll take place on 10 meters, 20 meters, 40 meters, and 80 meters. Stay off the work bands. The work bands are 12 meters, 17 meters, and 30 meters. No, the late Gene Duncan, W9AXD, when he talked about Field Day, he always said stay off the work bands. They're 12 meters, 17 meters, and 30 meters. But Winter Field Day will take place on 10 meters, 20 meters, 40 meters, and 80 meters. Okay, Dale, is that the information you needed?
I was just going to confirm it because I think that's what you said last night when we were talking on Chad's net. Yeah, I'll probably hang out on 10 meters, I guess. KD9YBG, back to net.
Okay, sounds good there, Dale. Thanks for checking in. All right now, Mike, K9MED in Rochelle. Are you going to be involved in Winter Field Day?
KD9MED here, Mike and Rochelle. No, I think I'm going to be listening in tomorrow for sure. That's about what I would do. I got a lot going on the weekends, trying to catch up, but that's the way it is, I guess, sometimes. KD9MED, back to net.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for taking it. Let us know you have it on. Okay, let's see if Justin is still on the air. K9FDO, where are you going to be going for Winter Field Day this weekend?
Hey, Jimmy. Well, me and Kevin, W9KLG, we're going to set up 2 stations out there at his house. We're going to go finish getting everything set up tomorrow, just run a couple wires, and just see what we can do with the 100 watts. Nothing too crazy. But, if anybody is interested in stopping by, which you're more than welcome to, get a hold of Jimmy or me at some point, and just give me a shout somehow, and I'll tell you when and where we're doing it. We're going to have some type of heat set up there. Kevin wanted to bare bone it and do it how you're supposed to, but you can make off-grid power, and I'll make sure we do. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm working the full 24 hours. We're going to go right through it, and we're going to see how it goes. So, Alright, I'll send it back to you, Jimmy. Happy birthday once again, and thank you for having me. This is K9FBO, back to net.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, when I talked to Seth, he said he's watching the net on his live stream on the internet. So that's good. Okay, good luck, Justin. Let's hope you make about 100,000 contacts. That's what Bob used to say. Oh, by the way, I talked to Bob. His wife had his surgery on, I think it was yesterday. She was scheduled to have it. I have not talked to him since the other night. So we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. He might. I may talk to him late tonight after I get done with the net. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll try to get a hold of him as well. And also, if you hear from George in the next day or two, let him know that I made it back in town. And I will see him very shortly as well. We got some stuff we need to do out there. But thank you. Thank you once again, Jimmy. K9FBO. And hi, Seth, if you're listening.
Okay, speaking of George, in about a week or so, he's going to be leaving for Alabama. He's going to be gone for about a month. So that means he will not be at our Repeater Association meeting. So that means I don't know what you want to do. If you still want to wait and give your digital demonstration, do you want to still do it in February, or would you rather wait till the March meeting after he gets back?
I'll talk to him about it. Maybe there's something else we can do while he's gone. But like I was saying, I just got to see him in person, talk to him about what's going on. I got this digital radio here for him. I got ready to go for his trip so he can get on the 300 machine. But we just got to get together and talk about it. But yeah, I'd like him to be there for it. He likes the digital stuff too, so we might hold off on that. K9FBO.
This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun, and K9RFD Repeater and Robert off. Let's wait till he gets back. I'd just soon see him there too. Let's do it in March then. Okay, Justin, I'm gonna let you go. If I don't talk to you, get plenty of shut eye and be bright eyed and bushy tailed tomorrow. Thanks for checking in. Okay. KC9RGG, Norm, sorry to keep you waiting. What's going on with you? Are you going to be participating in any winter field day activities?
KC9GCR, KC9RGG. No, Jim, I don't have any field day activities planned, but Carol and I do have a little plan here. We want to sing you our birthday song. Here it comes. This is your birthday song. It doesn't last too long. Hey!
Thanks to both of you. I sure appreciate that very much. Thanks, Norm. Okay, hey. Thanks for checking in. I better let you go so you can hit the hay. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. We'll definitely talk to you next Friday night. Thank you. Okay. W9AXD, Chad. Great job on the simplex that you did last night. What are you planning? What are your plans for winter field day this weekend? W9AXD, Chad, are you still with us? Okay, K9DBF John Nelson checking on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. That concludes my list. We have any more stations we want to check on the Friday Night Fun Net this time? If you're coming over to the Friday Night Fish Fry, Steak Fry, grocery shopping, or the show, if you just came home or turned the radio on, you've been copying the mail for the last 41 minutes, this is your chance to check in the Friday Night Fun Net from anywhere in the region. With route traffic, please call K9GCR. tell you what, it's definitely a slow net tonight. I don't know, everybody must be out and about doing stuff. So, okay. One more. Let's see. Just second here. Okay, I got a couple radio nut jokes I want to read. Having to do with field day. Just a minute. Hold on. Okay. Just a minute. I'm gonna read the other one. I'm gonna read the other one first. Get everything organized here. Hold on. Okay. This is from Roger at K9RFD. You know you are a radio nut when, on field day, after you have made over 4,000 contacts, you look at your HD upside down and you wonder why it's on the wrong frequency. Then you realize you've got to get some Z's. Okay, now, here's another one. This is my own field day radio nut joke. You know you're a radio nut when, on field day, you have 3 different stations, CW, HF, and BSK31 set up at your home QTH, and you go crazy trying to make 3 contacts on 3 bands at the same time. If you have any homemade radio nut jokes you want to pass along, you can let me know here on the radio or give me a call on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline. Area code 815-232, FN 232-3636. The homemade radio nut jokes are better than the 30 original ones anyway. Okay, at this time, do we have any more stations? Would I check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Things are kind of going slow now, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the DX Code of Conduct and the Contesters Code of Ethics. All right. Well, the answer's code, we'll do that later. This is the DX Code of Conduct. 1, I will listen, and then listen again before calling. 2, I will only call if I can copy the DX station properly. 3, I will not trust the DX cluster and will be sure of the DX station's call sign before calling. 4, I will not interfere with the DX station nor anyone calling and will never tune up on the DX frequency or in the QSX slot. 5, I will wait for the DX station to end the contact before I call. 6, I will always send my full call sign. 7, I will call and then listen for a reasonable interval. I will not call continuously. 8, I will not transmit when the DX operator calls another call sign, not mine. 9, I will not transmit when the DX operator queries a call sign, not like mine. 10, I will not transmit when the DX station requests geographic areas other than mine. 11, when the DX operator calls me, I will not repeat my call sign unless I think he has copied it incorrectly. 12, I will be thankful if and when I do make the contact. 13, I will respect my fellow hands and conduct myself so as to earn their respect. And number 14, Terry, K9MED, and I sort of added this to the original DX Code of Conduct. Number 14, I will send a QSL card or email to the TX operator to confirm my contact with the station. That's the TX code of conduct. And just a minute. Now we will do the contester's code of ethics. Well, Winter Field Day is not technically is not a contest. So, but we'll just I'm going to do this anyway. Contester's code of ethics. 1. I will learn and obey the rules of any contest I enter, including the rules of my entry category. 2. I will obey the rules for ham radio in my country. 3. I will not modify my log after the contest by using additional data sources to correct call signs / exchange errors. 4. I will accept the judging and scoring decisions of the contest sponsor as final. 5. I will adhere to the TX code of conduct in my operating style. 6. I will yield my frequency to any emergency communications activity. And finally, number 7. I will operate my transmitter with sufficient signal quality to minimize interference to others. That's the contester's code of ethics. And I'll never forget what Rick, K9RFD said. He said if everybody obeyed the TX code of conduct and the contester's code of ethics, we probably wouldn't be able to make any contacts at all. But, well, I'll tell you what, that's what everybody should do, observe these. That's what they're there for. The code of conduct and contester's code of ethics are there. We're there for a reason. We don't want any pile-ups or anybody like that. We want everyone to have fun in this wonderful hobby of ham radio. Now, let me get my papers straightened out here. Okay, was there a station trying to check in? Come back.
I bumped my desk mic there, Jimmy. Sorry about that, W9AXD.
Okay, Chad, sounds good. Great net you had last night. I think we finally got your problem solved. That's great. Okay, are you going to be involved in any Winter Field Day activity?
No, not. Oops, hang on. Sorry. Got the radio turned up there. No, I'm not going to do anything this year with that. So, but I've never actually operated Field Day as of yet, so I should probably do that one day. So, and yeah, I didn't really fix my problem, Jimmy. This radio still has an issue that I'm talking on here now. I'm on low power, so it might be a little bit scratchy. But I just used a different antenna last night on the net, so didn't really fix the problem. Just had a workaround, but hopefully get the other radio working here better. So back to that here, W9AXD.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, whatever you did last night, that was a beautiful job. That was just like you're saying, it was just like something coming over a repeater. But I guess you still got to fix that antenna. That's still kind of hanging down or whatever.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that here. Tower guy's going to make it up here. When the weather gets a little bit nicer. It's supposed to be nice next week, but we'll see how that works. I didn't want him coming up here nice in the snow and 10 below degree weather, so I didn't think that was too fair to make his crew climb the tower for me. So I figured I'd wait till it gets a little bit nicer. How's the signal, Jimmy, right now? I'm on 5 watts on that goofy antenna here.
Your signal's good. I mean, every word you're saying. There is a little bit of a hiss for Bacon Brian, but in my book, it doesn't amount to anything. You're sounding good here through the repeater.
Okay, and this is my other radio that I was using last night. So this one probably, I'm on full power on this thing, so I'm probably better on this radio.
Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Definitely a lot better there.
Okay, roger that. So I'll get back to net here. I got some other stuff to do around here, so I'll be listening. W9AXD.
Okay, Chad, thanks for checking in. You have a good evening. Hey, in about 5 months, you got summer field days, so you'll have plenty of time to get ready before then.
Yeah, roger that. You know, we were thinking about having a field day at our house here in the backyard. We got a .36 acres, a little over a quarter acre of land here. That'd be a really great spot for field day.
Do it, man. Do it. That's what I do this coming summer. Yes, go ahead and do it.
Hey, if you can get some guys together, you know, you're all welcome to come up.
Okay, sounds good. Well, of course, I'm sure we'll probably have to be involved in our own field days in Stevenson County there next. Like last year, we were at Craig Park. The weather, it was hot, but it was not so humid. It was just great. I think we made over 200 contacts or something this past summer. So, okay. Chad, thanks for checking in. You have a good evening.
Yes, sir. You as well. We'll talk to you probably on Sunday night on Monroe. 73 WI9AXD.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for checking in. Are there any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give a rundown of all the other nets. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just hold on here. Just be right with me. Everybody stand by.
And if you're still copying Jimmy, I have another net here you can add to that that we're trying out here in Janesville, WI9AXD.
Okay, Chad, sounds good. Well, you do well. You do what you got to do. But 7-3, and thanks for checking in this one there.
Okay, well, I was just going to say I have another net that we're doing in Janesville on Monday night. I can give you that for your list if you like.
Hey, all right. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do the rundown of the nets right now. So, okay, let me just, okay. A little bit more than an hour. About, at 10 o'clock. We got the, Night Watch net. That meets on a 443750 repeater in Chicago with PL 114.8 plus offset. That net runs 7 nights a week. The last few weeks I haven't been able to pick them up with the condition. But let's see, if you can't get in the repeater, you can get in via the EchoLink. Don't forget tomorrow evening at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I should say, on this repeater, we got the Saturday evening rag chew net. I believe, I don't know, I think Larry, KD9MED will be net control tomorrow night, and the following Saturday it'll be my turn to do the net control. And let's see, we talk about different stuff. We go around a few times. Net control bring up a certain subject. If you don't want to talk about that subject, you can bring up something else. So, and let's see. Okay. Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. on the 145.110 repeater Monroe with a PL 123.0 minus offset. You got the Green County Aries Racing net. It's a combination Aries Racing and rag chew net. I believe Brandon KD9MED will be net control. Then let's see, he and Scott K9YI alternate on that net. Big Thunder and Radio Club will hold its Sunday evening net at 8 p.m. on the 147.375 repeater in Belvedere. PL of 100.0 minus offset. Now, starting February 4th, that net will move to a different starting time. It will be held at 7 o'clock. It will no longer be held at 8 p.m., but the Big Thunder After Radio Club net will take place at 7 p.m. starting on Sunday, February 4th. This coming Sunday, the 28th, that'll be the last time that they'll hold the net at 8 p.m. After that, they'll hold it on at 7 p.m. Well, again, 147-375 Repeater in Belvedere. Big Thunder After Radio Club net. Okay. The Whiteside County Area Group meets at 8 p.m. on the 146.850 Repeater in Sterling with a PL 114.8 minus loss. You shouldn't have any problem getting into that repeater. The antenna is located on about 300 feet in the air on the Illinois State Police Troop 1 radio tower down at their headquarters in Sterling. Okay. Monday evening at 7 o'clock on this repeater, we have the Monday Night Rah-Rah Info Net. Larry K9KCT and I share the use and net control operator. I think he ran the net this past Monday. I'll pick it up this coming Monday. This is K9G Charge Friday Night Fun on the K9RFD Repeater Robert transmitting for Friday Night Fun that's underway Report. Before I continue, do we have any more stations you want to check in this time? Please call now.
W9KLG Mobile.
W9KLG, Kevin Mobile. Okay, I got you checked in. Justin gave me the word about it. You're having field day at your house. I hope you two make many contacts.
Yeah, I got it set up there, but I think I'm going to go to a park or something like that and set it up and put it up there. That's what I'm going to do. We have to do a minimum of 6 hours, as the rule says.
Okay, sounds good. That sounds good there, Kevin. Like I said, I wish you two lots of luck there this weekend. Okay, I'm going to let you go so you can concentrate on your driving. 7-3, have a good evening. Thanks for checking in, and good luck this weekend. We'll talk to you down the log.
Okay, Jimmy, yeah, I'm almost to work. I had to make a turn at the light there. So, yeah, I had to concentrate a little bit. You have a good evening, and we'll probably see you sometime this weekend, hopefully. W9KLG be clear.
I ain't going anywhere. We'll see you then. Thanks, thanks, Kevin. Talk to you later. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. K9GCR. Any more stations you want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe.
KD9HKX. Good evening, Larry. What's going on with you? What are you going to be doing for Winter Field Day?
Well, not a lot going on here. Just watching watching the snow melt, and it wouldn't bother me if it speed up just a little bit of melting. I'd like to see the ground again, but and I'm probably not going to do anything for Winter Field Day. I'll spend most of my day up at the rehab facility with the wife, and so not much will go on here. KD9HKX. Back to you, Jim.
Okay, sounds good. How is she doing? How's she getting along?
Oh, she makes steady progress. You know, every day a little bit better. It's just a long road, and I expect we're going to be, hopefully maybe another month, and then she'll be out. I'm just kind of gauging it by the progress she's been making so far. So, but we'll have to see. But like I say, I'm hoping within a month. Back to you, Jim. KD9HKX.
Okay, it sounds good, Larry. Hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun. You have a good day tomorrow. We'll catch you on the net tomorrow night.
Sounds good to me, Jim. We'll catch you there. KD9HKX clear.
Okay, sounds good. Any more stations who want to check the Friday Night Fun net, please call now. Okay, let's go ahead with the continuation of all the other nets. Let's see, I did the, at Monday evenings at 8 p.m., the Lee County Aries Racing net is held on 146.970 repeater in Dixon with a field of 82.5 minus offset. Let's see, Frank at N9JWI and Lloyd, KD9APW, alternating as net control. I've been able to get into that repeater the last two times, able to check into that net. And let's see, at 8:30 p.m., the Kishwaukee Camp Radio Club holds its weekly net on 146.730 repeater in the Cal with a PL of 100.0 minus offset. Tuesday evening, we got the first of the two held second social nets. The Tuesday evening net is held. Let me reset. I want to time out the repeater. So, okay, the Tuesday evening net is held at 7 p.m. on this repeater with Larry, 89GO as your net control operator. We ask everybody how they're doing health-wise, and if they have any other traffic they want to bring before the net. At the end of that net, at the end of the Monday night rah-rah net, the Larry, K9KCT has a GW practice. Also, at the same time, the Rock County Public Service net is held on the 145.450 repeater in Janesville for the PL 123.0 minus offset. Now, Tuesday evening at 8:30 p.m. on the 147.165 repair in Oregon with a PL 146.2 plus offset. The Ogle County Hats net is held. And at the brief 2-meter net, if they have time, they'll switch over to 146.595 simplex for a brief simplex net. After they're done with that net, they'll switch back to the repeater for the 9 o'clock Ogle County Aries, the Races, and Skywarn net. Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. on the one here in Freeport on the 147.390 repeater, PL 114.8 plus offset. We have our weekly Seamsa County Aries, in which I'm net control. I run the net for Tony, K9RFD, who's our EC here in Seamsa County. Then immediately following that net at 7:30 p.m. on the 147.120 repeater in Beloit, the PL 1.3.0 plus offset. The Greater Beloit Hams Radio Club holds its Wednesday evening net. Then at 8 p.m. On Wednesdays, you're in Freeport on 147.390 repeater. PL 114.8 plus offset. We have our Wednesday evening swap net. Bell, N9RPN, the trustees of this repeater, and I alternate as net control operators. Bell brings the Hams Radio news line, 15 minutes independent news broadcast of Old Entire Hams Radio. Okay, now, Thursday, at 7 p.m., I'm happy to report the return of the Skywarn net. It has a new name now. It's the Rockford area, the Rockford Metro Skywarn net. Northern Illinois Skywarn net is no more. It is now the Thursday evening Rockford Metro Skywarn Net with your host, Ricky, W9AXD. We had a good net last night where they're talking about the foggy conditions and what have you. Then immediately found that net, I will take over with Thursday and the health tech and the social net. And don't forget, at 8 p.m., Chad, W9AXD, has this Rock County Simplex net on 146.415 repeater. What did I say? Let's do that again. Chad, W9AXD, has his Simplex net at 8 p.m. on the 146.415 Simplex. But I'll tell you what, if you missed the net, he was able to, the signal was really booming in last night, as if you were on a repeater. Okay, Chad, if you're still listening, you would mention about another net. Go ahead and mention it, please.
All right, Jimmy. Well, Monday evening, I just found this out here a couple of weeks ago, and trying to promote a little more traffic in Janesville here. So Monday evening at 8 p.m., couple nets actually, Monday night 8 p.m. for the first one. We're going to link to the Wisconsin Amateur Radio Club Germantown repeater via EchoLink on the 440.950 machine in Janesville, plus offset 123.0 PL. And if anyone wants to try to check in, go for it. It was a little late last week, but we can get some more people checking in for them. So expand that a little bit for them. So Monday night, 8 p.m. on the 440.950 Janesville repeater, plus offset 123.0 reset. And then Wednesday, if anyone's interested, Handy Hams is a ham radio organization for hams who have disabilities, or as a friend of mine in Janesville calls it, people who are uniquely enabled. I kind of like that term. Uniquely enabled, because people with disabilities find ways to make things work uniquely, so it uniquely enables them to do things. So anyhow, Handy Hams has a net every Wednesday at 7 p.m., which again we will put availability to on the same repeater, the 440.95. So 4 nets right in a row in Janesville, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, not Wednesday so much, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in Beloit, my simplex net on Thursday. So try to get a little more traffic over here, so hopefully check into that. And the Handy Habs den is kind of cool. Actually, they have trivia questions, some other stuff going on, so it's a different type of net. So again, to recap, Monday 8 p.m. on 440.950 machine in Janesville, 123 PL, is the EchoLink connectivity to Germantown net. And Wednesday night on the same repeater is a net for the Handy Hams that we also going to host on there. So back to you, Jimmy. Oh, that Handy Ham net, 7 o'clock on Wednesdays on the, again, 440.950 machine, W9AXD.
Okay, Chad, good luck. Let's hope you get good turnouts on those nets you just mentioned. I think it'd be a good idea. Get some more people check it in, especially on those repeaters. It would be nice, though, if you get that 147.075 repeater going again. That would be great. I'm sure the people, the ham radio operators in Janesville, miss that repeater. So if you can't, if the new ownership or whatever is not able to get that repeater going, maybe you should see about applying for it. Chad, thank you very much for that information.
Yeah, right to that, Jimmy. I will see how that works out down the road. I talked to the guy about it last week, and he's looking into stuff, so we'll see how that works out. So 73 to be I9HF.
You You too, Chad. Thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Okay, do we have any more? Just a minute. Yes, that's right. We're all done. Okay. The last net I want to mention, you got the HF, senile net, which is held Monday, every day, Monday through Friday, from between 1400 and 1500 hours Zulu, or 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. local time, on 14.287 megahertz. 20 meters upper sideband with Chuck, WD9MED as net control operator. Okay, now you're all caught up today in your local nets. Support your local net control operators, your local nets, your local repeaters. You remember many ham radio club, by all means support your local club. Do we have any more stations who want to check in? Please call now. Okay, I don't know how many stations are still with us, but we're going to go ahead. We got plenty of time. We're going to go ahead and do the trivia segment. Friday Night Fun Net Trivia, for the benefit of those who are studying with your first ham radio license. Remember, BE testing session is a week from tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. at the Freeport Public Library here in Freeport. If you want more information, contact Tony, K9RFD, at area code 815-908-3592. Okay? This is for the benefit of those who are studying for their first ham radio license. And a lot of people like to listen to us now they can no longer monitor police communications on their scanners unless you have a very expensive digital scanner. You can still monitor fire and EMS communications. Alright. Can we read this one? Alright. First question. What property of a radio wave defines its polarization? A. The orientation of the electric field. B. The orientation of the magnetic field. C. The ratio of the energy in the magnetic field to the energy in the electric field. D. The ratio of the velocity to the wavelength. What property of a radio wave defines its polarization? A. The orientation of the electric field. B. The orientation of the magnetic field. C. The ratio of the energy in the magnetic field to the energy in the electric field. D. The ratio of the velocity to the wavelength. Anybody have the correct answer to this question? Okay, what property of a radio wave defines its polarization? The correct answer is A alpha, the orientation of the electric field. Polarization refers to the orientation of the radio wave's electric field. Ham radio license manual, page 4-5. Those of you who work digital should know the correct answer to this question by heart. Which of the following connections is made between a computer and a transceiver to use computer software when operating digital mode? A. Computer line out to transceiver push to talk. B. Computer line in to transceiver push to talk. C. Computer line in to transceiver speaker connector. D. Computer line out to transceiver speaker connector. Which of the following connections is made between a computer and a transceiver to use computer software when operating digital mode? A. Computer line out to transceiver push to talk. B. Computer line in to transceiver push to talk. C. Computer line in to transceiver speaker connector. D. Computer line out to transceiver speaker connector. Anybody have the correct answer to this question? Alright. Which of the following connections is made between a computer and a a transceiver to use computer software when operating digital mode? The correct answer is C, Charlie. Computer line in, the transceiver speaker connector. This does refer to another question, but we're not going to go into that. Okay, which of the following must be programmed into a D-star digital transceiver before transmitting? A, your call sign. B, your output power. C, the codec type being used. D, all these choices are correct. Which of the following must be programmed into a D-star digital transceiver before transmitting? A, your call sign. B, your output power. C, the codec type being used. D, all these choices are correct. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay, which of the following must be programmed into a D-star digital transceiver before transmitting? Correct answer is A, Alpha, your call sign. In the D-star system, your call sign must be programmed into the transceiver in order to be able to transmit. And radio license manual page 6-13. This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun and a K9RFD Repeater Rock. We're transmitting for Friday Night Fun at Central and Freeport. Do we have any more stations who want to check in this time? Please call now. Okay. What does a dummy load consist of? A high gain amplifier and a TR switch. B, a non-inductive resistor mounted on a heat sink. C, a low voltage power supply and a DC relay. D, a 50 ohm reactance used to terminate a transmission line. What does a dummy load consist of? A high gain amplifier and a TR switch. B, a high inductive resistor mounted on a heat sink. C, a low voltage power supply and a DC relay. D, a 50 ohm reactance used to terminate a transmission line. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay. What does a dummy load consist of? The correct answer is B, Bravo. A non-inductive resistor mounted on a heat sink. A dummy load is a heavy-duty resistor that can absorb and dissipate the output power from a transmitter. And radio license manual page 5-7. Okay. All right. One moment, please. Trying to find another question. All right. Okay, hold on. Where are we at here? Well, I'll tell you what. Do we have any more stations? I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun at this time. Please call now. is going to be the last question of the evening. What are the toughest questions in the Tech General and Extra Q&A books? They're tower questions, of course. Those of you, especially you new ham radio operators, someday you're going to be involved in climbing a tower. You're either going to be climbing the tower itself, or you're going to be part of the ground support crew. This next question, if they ask this question next week here in Freeport at the VE testing session, if you get this correctly, this question might put you over the top. It's getting your ham radio license. Okay. Which is the proper grounding method for a tower? A. A single 4-foot ground rod driven into the ground no more than 12 inches from the base. B. A ferret core RF choke connected between the tower and ground. C. A connection between the tower base and a cold water pipe. D. Separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Which is a proper grounding method for a tower? A. A single 4-foot ground rod driven into the ground no more than 12 inches from the base. B. A ferret core RF choke connected between the tower and ground. C. A connection between the tower base and a cold water pipe. D. Separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Anybody have correct answer to this question? Those who climb towers know the correct answer to this question by heart.
And those, unlike myself, would say D Delta. How's that, K9FU?
Yeah, well, Justin, you are correct. You are correct, Justin, you are correct. Which is the proper grounding method for a tower? Correct answer, D Delta. Separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Grounding rules for antennas and supports must be followed according to your local electrical code. Towers should be grounded with separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Ham radio license manual pages 9-17. This concludes Friday Night Fun Net Trivia for this evening. We'll do it again next week. Well, Justin, I'm going to tell you what. This is one of the slowest nets we've had so far. I've had only 19 check-ins so far.
Yeah, well, weather's a little warmer. Maybe people are out having fun, huh? But, yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. That's how it goes.
Well, that's usually the case after I have a big turnout. So that's the way it goes. Back years ago when I had those record-setting turnouts there, like usually the following Friday I don't have as many. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, every once in a while you gotta get some slow ones to get some good ones. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for Winter Field Day tomorrow. Kevin was saying something about going to a park.
Yeah, QSO. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, I was kind of listening there, but I was a little distracted. I don't know if he said it was 6 hours that you have to go to a park or 6 hours that you have to operate, period. But depending on what we set up, I'd like to try to go the entire time, so I guess we'll see how it goes, but, you know, we'll see tomorrow. But anyway, though, did Mike check in tonight?
No, negative. Mike has not yet checked in.
Yeah, he's got it real rough right now. I feel bad for him. He's got to go through 3 surgeries because 2 of them were already unsuccessful. That's crazy. Oh, man. I mean, even quit smoking over it. If there's anybody I couldn't imagine stopping smoking to be Mike, so this is this is some serious stuff going on for him, so I don't know. Maybe I'll find him a get well soon package or something like that.
We'll definitely be praying for him. That's for sure. No, I think Kevin said something about operating for 6 hours.
Okay, yeah, that's the easy part. Well, I mean, it depends. We're setting heat up one way or the other. I don't think that's against the rules. You bring your own little heater that doesn't run off of any household utilities. That should work out. But yeah, hopefully we'll make a bunch of contacts. I kind of been staying up here. I took some good videos while we're down there. Man, I got so many stories from down there. Sometime when you get some free time, I could go for hours about it. Like, what was it? Oh, bringing a donkey inside of a bar, putting them behind, and having them serve us drinks. Oh my God. I don't know. Maybe I'll show you some videos when we stop out by your house, and also we'll make plans for coming out there tomorrow when I see Kevin in person. That'll be better. So I'll have an answer tomorrow for you sometime.
That'll be fine. Whenever you get here, you'll come. I know you will. So yeah. I was gonna say, this coming summer when we have our regular field day, if you don't, if by chance you don't get to do any activities in your area this summer, you're more than welcome to come out. And we'll see what we can do about getting some nighttime operators. If push comes to shove, maybe you and I can stay out there at Craig Park all night. We'll do our own operating.
Oh, absolutely, Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah, let's aim for that. If Kevin does do something with what he's got going on over here, I will stop out and say hi to him. But as far as you guys doing nighttime operations, I'm more than down to make plans set in stone for that. So, as long as you're good with it, let's go ahead and plan on that 100%. Me and you run all night.
Yeah, of course, we'd have to talk to I think last year it was our Repeater Association. We'd have to talk to George N9WS2 to see what he's good with that. We'll just see what happens. But that's 5 months off right now, and we got to worry about tomorrow and Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, I think you sent me a text message. I'll have to go back and open it back up. Well, while I was down there, I lost my cell phone. I got a ride from a stranger down there. These really nice guys I met. And I left my phone in the back of their car. I had no way to contact them, and it was just kind of gone in the wind. I think I lost it for 3 days. I even ordered a new phone. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. And all of a sudden, we saw him 3 nights later. And he's, hey, I found your phone. We didn't know how to get a hold of you, blah, 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 blah. So, oh, man. But anyway, though, I'll let you get back to it. I want to see if I can get what I'm trying to get done tonight done before I fall asleep here. But real good net. Get a little rag chew in and fill it in for being so slow. That sounds good to me.
That's for sure. What are you going to do with that when you get that new phone? What are you going to do? Send it back or keep it or what?
Well, I already paid for it through the insurance claim, and there's not much I can do, you know. It wasn't my fault. The phone was gone, and it was gone for 2 days by the time I ordered a new one. So, the good thing is, though, Jimmy, I have so much stuff on this phone, pictures, videos, apps, all kinds of stuff on here. I mean, there's so much stuff on here that if I did lose it for sure, I would have no idea what I would have lost, you know. And also, both of my boarding passes for the flights home were on this phone, and there was no way getting back into that email unless I had this phone number with me to verify my email. So, it worked out. I was getting worried there for a second, but I don't know. I guess I got 2 phones for now. In a few days, the old one won't have service, and the new one will, so I don't know. But anyway, though, it's been real good talking with you. I'll be listening if you need me on here. I'll probably be up for at least another hour.
Okay, sounds good. Well, you know, it doesn't hurt to have an extra phone. You just never know. If one goes bad, at least you got another one to use. So, okay, sounds good. Did you, you said you might talk to Seth. Have you talked to him yet?
Yeah, I sent him a few messages here in the last couple minutes. I also told him that it was your birthday, so he felt bad for not saying anything. He didn't know.
Oh, don't worry about it. I just, sometimes I even forget to even mention it too. Don't worry about it. Okay, Justin, I'm gonna let you go. I don't know if D and K9FLO will get on there or not. We'll just see what happens. But hey, thanks for checking in, and I suppose I'll probably end up putting Mike down as non-hurry check-in. So, 7-3s. Have a good evening. We'll see you sometime this weekend, or talk to you this weekend anyway. K9G will be clear. Good night, and thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net.
Absolutely, Jimmy. Once again, happy birthday, 7-3, and we will talk to you very, very soon. KC9GCR, K9FEO on the Fun Net.
K9GCR. Any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Whiskey 3, Mike Bravo X-ray.
W9AXD. Okay. I'm going to cross off the EB for early bird check-in, and you're now general check-in. Okay, what's happening with you?
No, not much, Jimmy. Just finished up the basketball game. Auburn beat Boylan, and Auburn's got a pretty good team here, so both teams did a great job. I'm really proud of those kids. And I did not know it was your birthday, Jimmy. So happy birthday. I would sing you happy birthday, but I think I can get in trouble with the FCC. My voice is so good, they'd think it was some like famous singer or something.
Don't worry. Norm K9RFD in Orberville and his wife Carol sang a pre-birthday song for me. Don't worry about it. Thank you anyway.
Hey, no problem, Jimmy. I just heading home. I figured I'd check in real quick. I heard you still out there, and found out it was your birthday. So happy birthday, buddy. Listen, enjoy your day and evening, and W9AXD, I'll be clear.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, we'll have to see how that Freeport-Honega game come out. I'll be watching the 10 o'clock news. They'll probably say something about it's supposed to be a good game. We got a good team this year. So, okay, 7-3's Matt. By the way, before I let you go, are you going to be involved in Winter Field Day?
I am. I'm going to operate with the Blood Club and up at Chuck's place there, and we're meeting for breakfast at 8 a.m. At the Flying J, and we'll caravan over to Chuck's house and set her up. And so my plan for now is to go over there, help get set up, and all that. And I got to leave. I got a few errands to run and stuff like that, and then come back later in the afternoon into the evening.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Matt, I don't know if it's K9FLO. He should be checking in any minute now. I'm going to find out what he's going to do. So, you have a good drive over safely, and thanks for checking in. K9G will be clear, and thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, do we have any more stations? I'd like to check the Friday Night Fun Net this time. Please go now.
Jeff? This is Alpha Hotel 2 Ida, checking in. Happy birthday. I heard you're a birthday boy.
That's correct. Brad, H2I, got you checked in. Yeah, today, 76.
Well, I guess it sure beats the alternative, as they say. So, well, I'm happy for you, Jim, and that's good news, great news. Let's see. You were 56 when I first talked to you on the ham radio. It's been a few years, but yeah, you've been at it all this time. I'll give you that. 2 decades and running.
Yeah, and I think sometime next month I'm gonna ask Justin K9FDO if he can help me get my license here. I know I'm gonna have to pay a $35 fee and all that BS and what have you, but I kind of like to get that done soon. It doesn't. My license doesn't expire until May.
All right, Jim. Yeah, I know there's the new application fee. Uncle Sam wants their cut of the check. I think good enough as it is, but that's just the way it is. I think the only thing you don't have to pay a fee for is if you just update your address, like an administrative type update only. So that's across all radio services now. Even for GROL. That's the only thing that did help was GROL license, because it used to be, I don't know, it was $55 or $65 or something dollars to renew it. So now it's just a standard $35 for 10. It's 10 years now. I think they increased it from 5 to 10.
Okay, this is K9G Charge of Friday Night Fun and K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transferring from Friday Night Fun to Central and Freeport. Okay, sounds good. Brad, I gotta ask you, are you gonna be involved in participating in Winter Field Day this weekend?
No, unfortunately not, Jim. But I remember doing it kind of when I think it was around the time they first started it in 2001. We went to Kirk Johnson's house in Roscoe. He was N9KRK. He's a Silent T now. And I was out there with Bob, N9FCN from Beloit. He's also Silent T. He was an Army and a Navy veteran and in the color guard. Jeff, was it KC9? I can't remember. Can't really remember his call sign now. Something with a Z and a V or something in it. It's been a few years, Jim. A few years. So let's see. Who else was there? There was another guy there. I can't remember his call sign. Anyways, that doesn't matter now. Neither here nor there, Jim. But I have done it before, and we camped outside, actually, that night. It was very bitter out. We had a big camp bonfire going.
Okay. I was just kind of curious. I was kind of often wondering when that Winter Field Day first got started. Oh, 2001. Okay, sounds good. Last year I made 18 contacts. I'm just kind of wondering. I'm just curious just to see how many contacts I made to this year. If I made more than 18, maybe you can get 20 or more than that. Maybe that'd be great. But we'll just see what happens. All depends on conditions and what have you.
Yeah, for sure, Jim. His name was Dan, and I can't remember what his call sign is. I think he came out there. A couple others came out there. So some of the hams came out to visit us, see, and they didn't stay. Kind of visited, checked out the setup we had going there. Had an inverted V in the tree. Well, of course, he had a big property. I don't know how many acres he owned. It was at least a couple of them. I know that. Somewhere in there, half an acre. I don't remember, but he had a big property out there, and so that's why we kind of coordinated it out that year. I don't know exactly what year it started, Jim, to be exact, but I know that was 2001 because that was ahead of, unfortunately, 9/11. but we had done it that year. So yeah, we did. Because it was that following year we were introduced to a new ham in the community named Jim Dorsey. If you happen to know him or run across Jim, tell him I said hi. You know, this is the H2I.
Yeah, that sounds good, Brad. Thanks. Yeah, I'll be that's the next project there after I get my new radio installed here, so I'll get that license renewed. Okay, Brad. I'm gonna see if anybody else is on there. I think this is usually about the time that Dean K9FLO and Roscoe usually checks in. But hey, thanks for checking in, and you have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you down the log.
Very good, Jim. You also, sir. Happy birthday again. AH2I clear.
Any more stations wishing to check in the Friday night fun at this time, please call now. Okay. I want to thank Dan, N9DCH, the trustee of this repeater, the members of the 195 group, were used the repeater, allowing us to use this repeater for the host of the Friday Night Fun Net. I'm going to run down the stations and check them so far. We're going to go for about at least another 15-20 minutes yet. So that's K9G Sharp, net control, myself. Let's see. KC9YI, Scott, early check-in. W9AXD, well, he was early bird, not put him to a general check-in. So, okay. KF9SD, Panton, Warren, Illinois, checked in via the internet with Mike K9MED. Then KD9EIY, Seth, who checked in from Puerto Rico. He's still down there. He called me on the hotline. So he's checked in. He's going to come back probably tomorrow or Sunday. Okay. K9KZT, W9JTC, 89VU, K9SAD, K9SSB, KD9YBG, K9MED, was recording the live stream to send on the internet, recording on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. Justin, K9FBO, Norm, K9RGG in Orfordville. WI9HF, Chad, and K9KWR, Don and Boyd, K9GGF, John and Elton, checking on the hotline. W9KLG, Kevin, K9HKX, Larry and Roscoe, and last but surely not least, Brad, H2I. He is the brains behind the Friday Night Fun Net. He came up with the idea, wasn't that back in 2008 after the long time Monday night Rocker 2-meter net went off the air. Thanks, Brad. So let's see. I got a total of 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2. What's that? 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stations checking on the air. One early bird check-in, one internet check-in, and two hotline check-ins. Leaves a grand total of 20 check-ins. Okay, at this time, do we have any more stations? We'll have checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Please go now. Okay, let me tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. I think we had 168 stations that checked in. I think, let's see, Brad, H2I, and I think Ricky, WX9RLT, in charge of that Facebook page. You see pertinent information about the Friday Night Fun Net. You see pictures of update pictures of my hand check. You see weather indication. Again, this net is being recorded for future replay on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. You miss the Friday Night Fun Net when it's not on? Boy, I sure do. Well, I'll tell you what. Plain and simple. Just sign up at the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page, punch in your call sign, and then follow instructions in your business. You can listen to this net after it's being posted, or you can listen to past editions of the net. You can listen to last week's edition when I asked the question like the hot weather and cold weather. And you know what? I have yet to add up the figures. So we'll save that for next week. So let's say, let me reset. Let's say it's 3 in the morning, you can't sleep. So I'm going to turn on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page and listen. If that doesn't put you to sleep, I don't know what will. It's Friday night, every night of the week with the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. Listen to the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. All day, every day, all night, every night. Like I said, it's Friday night, every night of the week with Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Next, I'm going to tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Central hotline. Area code 815-232-FNFN. 232-3636, the local Freeport number. I had 2 stations checked in. KD9PIY, 7 Puerto Rico, and KD9GDF, John and Ellison. You heard that phone ring, folks. That's a real telephone ring, not that phony cell phone ring. K9G Charter Friday Night Fun Net and K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. Transmitting from Friday Night Fun Net Central in Freeport. Do we have any more stations you want to check in? Please call now. I'll bet you Dean forgot. I bet you he forgot to check it. I'll put him down as non-area check-in. So, okay, that's about it. I can't think of anything else. Right now, I'm going to do my honorary check-in. All right. Tony, N9, ARB. Are you here to see if the county? HC honorary check-in. N9. CAB, Tracy, his better half, HC honorary check-in. We mustn't forget the beautiful Kishwaukee River Yacht Club, top and Rockford. 889, Silver Fox, Scott, HC honorary check-in. One of the best guys in the whole world. He doesn't check in every Friday night, but he listens every Friday night. Richard, N9GO in Belvedere. I gave him a call on the phone and wished him, I told him it was my birthday. He and I talked for a few minutes there, so. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check in Mike. AC9JHC honorary check-in. Okay, I think I'm going to put down the D. K9SLO. D in Roscoe, HC honorary check-in. I bet you he forgot to check in tonight. I'm also going to check in Kurt. KD9N. HC honorary check-in. Okay, we have any more stations you want to check in? Please call now.
KD9 NKC, Toby, Rockford.
KD9 Sierra Hotel Tango.
November Kilo Charlie.
Okay, I made the N over the K. K9NKC. What's going on with you? Are you going to be involved with Winter Field Day this weekend?
Unfortunately not, Jim. And happy birthday, by the way. Yeah, unfortunately I'll be working tomorrow, so I don't get to play.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net, and enjoy your evening and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for checking in.
You as well, and go enjoy some birthday cake.
Thank you, thank you. I don't have any birthday cake, and instead I got some cupcakes. A woman from the church I used to go to gave me. She even gave me 3 containers of chili. I ate one last night for my supper. Tonight I had lasagna. Thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Okay, do we have any more stations while checking? Please call now. I'm gonna go over and check it, Larry. AC9GO, HD honorary checking. I might as well put down this better half. KD9YUF, HD honorary checking. I think I'll go ahead and check in Antonio. KD9YUK, HD honorary check-in, okay? KD9ICH, HD honorary check-in. I'm going to do my Stevenson County check-in. N9DLB, HD honorary check-in. Okay. N9WSQ. George, the trustee of the 14, or president of our Stevenson County Repeater Association, the trustee of the 147.300 repeaters. That's linked to wires X. If you can get into it, you're more than welcome to use it. Okay. KD9LOA, HD honorary check-in, Brandon and Rowena, and KD9OVK, John and McConnell. HD honorary check-in. He's heavily involved in training for the fire department, EMT, EMS, what have you. He's a great guy, though. Okay, at this time, we have any more stations, so I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or traffic, or input that you'd like to bring before the net? Well, this concludes our main business for the evening. I think we're going to keep this net open for a couple more minutes yet. One moment, please. I think I'm going to have a sneezing fit. Uh, 38 degrees tomorrow, 36 degrees Sunday, 37, 42 degrees on next Thursday, 43 degrees on next Friday. So, groundhog day. Looks cloudy. You know what that means? If it's cloudy, that means we'll have an early spring. We'll see what Jimmy the Groundhog in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, and Woodstock Willie over in Woodstock say. We do not go by that individual in the Pennsylvania. I don't know what his name is. Bill, or whatever the hell his name is. Oh, okay. Yeah, next Friday is Groundhog Day. I think that might be my topic next Friday night. Do you believe in those legends or not? I did a similar in that a few years ago. I'll never forget what K9MED said. I don't get my weather information from a road. That's what he said too. Okay, do we have any more stations you want to check in? Please go now. Do we have any more stations you'd like to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. This is K9G Star with the Friday Night Fun Net and the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, translating for Friday Night Fun Net, Central and Freeport. It is now 10 p.m. curfew time. Parents, you know where your children are at. Lockdown, lockdown. Winnebago County Jail is now going into lockdown. I remember Terry K9MED telling me he listens to the Winnebago County Jail frequencies on his scanner every night at exactly 10 p.m. They dispatch radios to corrections officers. Lockdown. Time to put the jailbirds to bed. Lights out. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay, I almost forgot to do the amateur's code. You better do this now. 1. The amateur's considerate. You never know who use the air in such a way as to lessen the pleasures of others. 2. The amateur's loyal. He offers his loyalty, encouragement, and support to his fellow radio amateurs, the local club, and to the American Radio Relay League, which amateur radio is represented. 3. Breed, the actor is progressive. He keeps the station abreast of science. He is well-built and efficient in his operating practice is above reproach. 4. The actor is friendly. Stolen patient sending when requested. Friendly advice on counseling beginner. Kindly assistance, cooperation, and consideration for the others of others. These are marks of the actor's spirit. Number 5, and this is very important. The actor is balanced. Radio is his hobby. He never allows to interfere with any of his duties he owes to his home, his job, his school, or his community. 6. The actor is patriotic. His knowledge and his station are always ready for the service of his country and his community. That's the actor's code. As Tony, K9RFD, REC here in Stevens County says, some to live by not only on the radio but throughout life itself. Well, okay, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank everybody for checking in to this net tonight. Hopefully everybody has a good time at Winter Field Day this weekend. I know I will. So, I'm going to, with that, there being no further business, this is the last call. Oh, wait a minute. Be sure you tell your mothers, your fathers, your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, your nieces and your nephews, your grandparents, your in-laws, your neighbors, cross street, down street, next door. Be sure you tell your butcher, your baker, your candlestick maker. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the checkout counter of your grocery store. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter of your convenience store. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter of your local post office when you buy your stamps or envelopes. Or when you tell your bank cashier, when you go cash your check or withdraw money from the bank. Be sure you tell your waiters, waitresses, or your bartenders, your friendly neighborhood bars, restaurants, taverns, or pubs. Be sure you tell the members of your local PTA or PTO, your new car dealer, your used car dealer, your garage mechanic. Be sure you tell your boyfriends or girlfriends, your ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends, your husbands, wives, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, your ex-in-laws, of course, your old ladies about Friday night fun net. The more check-ins compared to net, make sure you have valid FCC license before you check in. I'm sorry, folks, but we don't take check-ins from jailbirds, jammers, potty mouths, crackheads, dopeheads, potheads, telemarketers. If you sit in the clubhouse, take a knee, or clench your fist when the national anthem is being played, sorry, we don't take your check-ins. If you don't back the blue, sorry, we don't take your check-ins. That's all there is to it. Okay, there being no further business, this is the last call from any station who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net. From anywhere in the region without traffic, please call K9RFD. Last call for Ratchet Talk.
N9GBP, Greg in Rockford.
N9GBP, good evening, Greg. What's going on with you? Are you going to be involved with Winter Field Day this weekend?
Well, I've kind of got a lot going on this weekend, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but I sure would like to.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you get time, go to, why don't you contact Justin, K9FDO, and or anybody else. The Boyd After Radio Club is having their Winter Field Day. I think they have it at the Flying J's or whatever they are. You can get information from them or contact Justin, K9FDO, or Kevin, W9KLG. They'll tell you where they're going to be going for their Winter Field Day.
All right, well that sounds good. Yeah, if I get a little bit of time, I would like to do that.
Okay, sounds good. Greg, better late than never. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend.
All right, thanks. You too, Jimmy. Good night in 73.
So we were talking about tonight, 70s, thank you for checking in. Any more, last call for any stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Last call. Okay. Tune in again next week. Same time, same repeater for another edition of Friday Night Fun Net. Until then, this is Jim. K9GCR. Now closing down this special Winter Field Day edition of Friday Night Fun Net for Friday, January 26, 2024, and my birthday edition, and return the repeater to frequency normal amp radio use at 10:07 p.m. Central Standard Time. 4 hours, 7 minutes Zulu time with a total of 37 check-ins overall. This list is not final. I may add more before the night's over. I'm going to go down this net the way I started. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. This is Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, Field Day. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, Field Day. Okay, 4 Alpha, New York, please copy. 1 Hotel, Illinois, QSL. 73, good luck. This net is now closed. The repeater is now open for normal amp radio use. 73, everybody. This is K9GCR. Friday Night Fun Net Control. Wish you all a very pleasant good night and a happy Winter Field Day to you.
K9GCR.
Now go ahead.
9F. Late check-in.
AK9F, you are checking number 38. What are you planning for Winter Field Day?
Unfortunately, I've got another event planned tomorrow, about 125 miles from here, so I won't be able to make it.
Well, have fun, drive safely, and we'll talk to you down the log. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net.
AK9F clear.
K9GCR to Friday Night Fun Net, K9RFD Repeater, Robert transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net here, Central Air Freeport. Last call. Happy Winter Field Day, everybody. It's 73. This is K9GCR. This net is now closed at exactly 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 hours, 7 minutes Zulu time, total of 38 check-ins. This is K9GCR. Wish you all a very pleasant good night and 73. KD9MED, K9MED, K9GCR.
89 MED.
Go ahead and post it, Mike. We had a 2-hour, 10-minute net, unofficial count of 38 check-ins.
All right, Jimmy, we'll get it posted right away. This is KD9MED clearing your final.
Thanks, Mike 73. Thanks for all you do, K9GCR. Good night. We'll talk to you next Friday night.